In this question, we have got three different types of material, and they want us to understand and explain what is happening during this heating process. Whenever they give you a table of information like they have here, it's always worth just taking a second to have a look through it, because it will contain information that helps you to answer the questions below. So the first question, describe the difference in arrangement and movement between the particles in a solid and a liquid. So to help us think about this, we've got two diagrams here. You can see the solid and we've got the liquid, and you can see the difference in arrangements. In the solid, they're arranged in rows, a regular pattern, as you can see going across, where in the liquid it's a bit more random as the particles are in there. So the first one, difference in arrangement of particles, I would say here it's only going to be worth 1 mark. So in the solid, the particles are arranged in rows. Okay. And in terms of difference of movement, well, because these particles are arranged in rows in the solid, these are unable to move. All they do is vibrate. Whereas the particles in a liquid, these particles are able to move past each other. So again, that's the main difference here. So I'm going to say, going from the solid perspective, in the solid, the particles are not able to move. They can only vibrate around fixed positions. Okay. Next one. What is in there in the process going from a solid to a liquid? So going from solid to liquid, we have got the process of melting, which is option D. Give a reason why the metal spoon has not changed. So the metal spoon hasn't changed because its melting point is too high. So the heat hasn't got hot enough. So its melting point is too high. Explain how we know the egg white is a chemical rather than physical change. So we need to understand what these two phrases mean. So chemical changes are ones that cannot be reversed, and a physical change is one that is reversible. So what we need to say here, we need to explain that the egg white will become a solid when heated. This will not reverse when the egg cools down. So it doesn't go back to its original appearance. And there's 2 marks in that question. You got 1 mark for each of the points reported.